Farming Outdoors. Coming to you out here in the pasture field today. Sorry about the lack of content here over the last week or so. We've had some really crazy weather and been busy with high school softball. Both my daughters play softball, so I've had a little bit of a busy schedule. So apologize for not having any content here recently, but like I said, we've had some crazy weather here over the last 2 or 3 days. I don't know if you can hear in the background, somebody's sawing up some trees right now, but yesterday we had reported here close to us 55-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and it was sustained pretty much all day. So not quite tornado activity, but very rough high winds. And we've had a lot of rain this winter, so a lot of the trees the roots are weak and saturated, so that lends to a lot of fallen trees. So a lot of power outages around. The utility companies have been working like crazy trying to get everything back restored. So so we had a little bit of damage here around the farm, and I'm going to take you around and show you a little bit of that. We'll start right here with this cedar tree that you can see pretty much got destroyed. Took it right off at the ground here, and it actually had fell over here on this fence right here. But we had to get it up and drag it out of the way with the tractor real quick, so it didn't get any footage on that. But just wanted to make sure we didn't have any of the cows get out. But so that's the first thing that we've got here, and we'll ride up the hill here and take a look at our shed that didn't fare out too well. So stick around. So here's our shed roof that didn't fare out too well. The wind kind of came right up through here and just lifted it off. Pretty much lifted it off and set it right back down here, right behind it. So it did a number on it. I think it's 30 feet wide and probably 18 feet deep maybe. So pretty big roof structure there that the wind just got under and lifted it right off. But crazy thing is, I don't know if you can see or not, but the 8-foot fluorescent bulbs that were in that light, it picked that roof up and set it back down, and the bulbs stayed in it and didn't break, which to me is just crazy. Anybody that's ever dealt with these bulbs know that you can just kind of look at them, they'll fall out and break and go all over the place. So it's just crazy that those bulbs stayed in place. So yeah, we're gonna have to have the insurance company come out and look at it. You can kind of see up there at the top. This one was all nailed together. This shed's been here for probably a little over 20 years. So everything was nailed. Yeah, you can see it just ripped all the nails right out and tossed it. So yeah, big. Luckily, no damage to the fence. Too bad. It just kind of laid right over here along the fence. Didn't tear anything down, and just kind of laid right up here against this holly tree right behind it. And that's kind of where it's ended up. So gonna be interesting to get it down. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to tackle that yet. We're going to get it out of here some way or another and get it disposed of. But here's a kind of a look at the top of it there. Not much left, just see all the nails down through there that pretty much just ripped ripped the 2x4 right out of the nails and left them there. So get a look at it over here on the front side. So yeah, this LVL beam right here is 30 feet long, probably, shoot, I don't know, 18 inches tall. And you can see what it did. It just picked it up right off these telephone poles, ripped it out, and left it laying here. So broke this 4x4 that the gate's attached to. So did a number on it for sure. But luckily nothing damaged other than the roof. We kind of use this just as a dry storage shed and overflow for hay. So nothing in here really important that could have got hurt, but still yet we're without a shed now for the meantime. So yeah, this is the probably the worst of the damage as far as property. But like I said, it can all be replaced. Nobody hurt here, so it's all good. Nothing like what they saw down in Mississippi with the tornadoes. So thankful for that, but still, yeah, a lot of damage around us from the wind. All right, so moving on to the rest of the storm damage. Another big oak tree over here in the hayfield. So another good size oak tree. So if you've been following along with the channel a little while, right down there is where I just got done cleaning up the other big oak tree that was down in the hayfield. So just as I got it cleaned up and all cleared up through here, we've got another one. So this one is like I said, another big one. Most of this one is up in the woods, and you know, we've talked about this area right here. It just gets hammered with the wind, and once again it got it. So I actually took out a couple of them, a little smaller one right there underneath it, and then this big one. So, and it is a big one, another big one, which is a shame because this one looked to be good and healthy, but you can see by that root ball up there, the wind come across that knob right there and got it. So there again, some really nice logs in this tree, and a lot of firewood. A lot of firewood, a lot of limbs. So like I said, most of this one is up here in the woods as far as the biggest part, the trunk, but we've still got it 3/4 of the way out in the hayfield. So I think starting next week, I'll try to get some of these limbs up and start working my way back toward this little ditch right through here where the water runs. So a lot of cleanup right here, like I said, to get ready for this field ready for hay. So at this point, I don't know what we're gonna actually be able to get through here, because like I said, this is, you know, a really good bottom through here for hay. It makes a lot of hay for no more than what it is, but as you can see right here now, we're a pretty big area of it that we can't access through here. So just that side and work around it. So it just makes it more difficult, but we'll work around it. But as you can see, this thing is limb heavy. A lot of limbs. So yeah, that thing was massive up on that hill. You can kind of see what a hole it's left in that area where it was. But that's just part of it. We'll get back after it and get it cleaned up. It's just a little bit frustrating, because like I said, we just got that one cleaned up and had everything kind of starting to shape up and get ready for hay season. But we'll make some more firewood out of it, and hopefully some content for you all to watch. So we'll make the best out of it. All right, here's a look at this thing from the backside, and just what a huge root ball this thing had on it. I mean, it left a huge hole when it came down. So absolutely crazy. It's just amazing how much force that the wind has to do that much damage. Upper side of it. So yeah, this thing is huge. Good night. It's a lot bigger looking at it up here than what it looks like down there in the field. I'd say this, just looking at it without having a measuring tape, I would say right here at the base, this thing is every bit of 3 feet in diameter. Every bit of it, no doubt. Just absolute huge tree, which is a shame, because you hate to see old trees like this that were still alive, you know, that didn't die out from rot or whatever, that actually get knocked over by the wind. Because I would hate to even venture to say how old this tree is, how long it's been here. But just amazing how much force the wind had right here on this. Just like I said, this other one, it probably got taken down when that, down there at that split where it probably hit it and just took it with it. It didn't have a chance. So very unfortunate. Here's another looking down at the length of the trunk. So I'm going to venture from right here where we're at, it's probably a good 40 feet all the way down there to that split. Right down there. This tree right here that's probably from the same storm, split right here, this cherry. Split right here at the base. Fell over right up into the crotch of that other oak tree, which doesn't look too healthy at the base either. Yeah, it's not good if we get any more storms. But the weight of this cherry laying in the top of that oak, it might be the next one that falls. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you all stopping by. And like I said, I apologize that I haven't really had any content come out here in the last few days. It's just been really busy, and like I said, with the weather and everything going on, it's just been a little bit crazy. So I appreciate y'all's support, and thoughts and prayers to those around the southeast and Midwest that have been affected by tornadoes. I know we've got damage here, but it's minimal compared to what some people are going through. So just remember those families, and especially the ones that have lost their lives in these storms. So I think that's going to do it for today. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching.